All right, we are just getting started here. All right, I'm just getting this thing set up here. I am locked into the music room. Somebody could come in that door at any moment and interrupt this whole thing. All right, guys, I did get a new iPhone. Ta-da. It's a picture of my cat. She passed away recently. Sad. Anyhow, I did dig out this cigar box guitar, number 287, out of my box of cigar box guitars that I've had stashed away for the last 8 months since I moved here. And oh my gosh, this guitar is like a long lost friend, and we are just getting reacquainted. This guitar here was an accident, one of those happy accidents. And I don't know if I have the live chat turned on. I thought I did, but I don't see any chat. I don't see any chatty Cathys out there. Let's see here. I might not have this set up right, guys. If I do, I apologize. Might be too late now. Anyhow, yeah, this guitar here, you'll notice there's no screws holding the top down. The top is just kind of held down in place by this little latch here. So it's kind of vibrating. There's no volume control. There's no nothing on this thing. It just goes straight from the jack to the piezo. And listen how, I mean, this thing is live. It's only got 15 frets on it. This is a 20-inch scale neck. Now, this, if you notice, there's white right here and white right here. This was one of those white picket fences. In fact, I'll put the build video to this up in the corner here. You might not see it until later, but this guitar, I'm telling you what, man, this is so fun to play. It's one of those guitars where you pick it up and you can't put it down. Yeah, let's see here. Let me see if I can turn the chat box on. I don't know if I can or not. I'm looking at customization. Let's see here. It says here live chat is on. All right, so save. All right, so anyhow, I don't see anything coming through the live chat. So like I said, I might be doing something wrong on my end. Who knows? But I did want to place a couple of songs here for you, and then I'm gonna. I thought I was gonna answer questions, but if there are no questions, then there's no need for me to answer them. Duh. All right, so I'll play a little bit of Name That Tune. Here's the first one. All right, I can only assume that my chat box is not working. Sorry, guys. I'm a loser. How about... I can hear people out in the hallway. If I can hear them, they can hear me. All right, how about the next one? How about, well, here's one for you. You got to play with this one with your fingers. Ooh, that chord right there. Sweet. All right, let's see here. What's another cartoon? Oh, yeah. Cartoons, you say? Everybody knows this one. I can't. I'm running out of frets up here. Cartoons. Oh yeah. I gotta remember this one here. Hang on a second. That's it. Okay, here he goes. Where is it? Okay, I figured it out now. Okay, mistakes happen, people. All right. You guys see my shirt here? All right, let's try it one more time. Here we go. I figured it out now, guys. Okay, so it goes dun, 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 There you go. It only took me 10 times to get that one right. But my favorite one is something like that. All right, guys, enough cartoons. I'm going to play you. I don't see the chat box going on, so that means I didn't set it up right, guys. I'm sorry, so I'll have to cut it short. I'm going to play you just a few more little ditties here, and then we'll call it quits, and I'll do it. We'll shoot for next Wednesday, and I promise I'll get the chat box working. I don't know what I did wrong. Sorry, guys. Let me try it one more time. Drop the chat down. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Guys, sorry. Okay, my bad. I see the chat box now. Guys, such a newbie. Such a newbie. All right, so here's a gig. Oh, yeah, so I did want to say, if you do want to ask a question, and I see him going now, guys, you have Bugs Bunny and Dell goofing around again. Yep, that's me. Okay, guys, I do have the chat box going now. Yay! And check it out, I can wiggle again. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Here you go. So let's see here. What is it about this particular cigar box guitar that makes it so appealing sounding to me? I have no idea. It's like a cross between an acoustic guitar, banjo, and mandolin. I don't know what it is. I do have the skinny strings on here. These are the this is the G string wound acoustic, B string, and the B string is wound. So is there a package of strings that has a B string wound? I'm not sure. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the D, the G, and the B. Because this is a thicker string. That's probably what it is. But I am tuned E, B, E. Okay, so since I got the chat box going here, guys, if you want to do a question, start the question with a bunch of question marks. So when it flies by here, I can read it. This one here is a 20-inch scale neck. That means it's 20 inches from here to here. This is a 20-inch scale instrument. And it's the Avo Uvesian. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but these boxes are awesome, guys. Seriously, man. I mean, I have yet to build a bad cigar box guitar with these boxes. And it's really colorful, too. The neck here is hemlock, dark stained, and the I'm not really sure the wood on the top there. I know it's a hard wood, but it's dark stained, and look at that swirl in there. It's just marbleized. It's beautiful in person. Seriously, beautiful. And I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like unplugged, so you can see I'm not lying to you, man. this here is that chord shape. And I just move it all around, leave the high string open. Man, this thing just sings. And the action is like butter. Butter. Plug it back in. Get my reverb back. Anyhow, when you have low action, it makes it really good for the tappies. So anyhow, I do have the other cigar box guitar over there, but I'm just going to play this one. All right, so let me check out some of these questions here. So there's a question mark there. What makes OT strings? What makes OT strings DP do you use? What make of strings do you use? Okay, Andrew Littlefair. All right, dude. Hey, dude. So what make of strings do you use? Okay, so for normal electrics, I use Diodarios, and I've used Diodarios for years and years and years and years and years. And I actually saved up all the packages, and I had hundreds of thousands of points for their little giveaway. And I actually gave those to my daughter, and because you turn them in and get free stuff. But since I've been building cigar box guitars, I've been using the strings that are dedicated for cigar box guitars from cbgiddy.com. And so basically all my parts, all my extra stuff I do get from cbgiddy.com. In this case here, it would only be the frets and the tuners and the piezo and the jack. I got this hinge. This is a shutter hinge. And I got this shutter hinge from Ace. And it was a package of like 6 for like $6 or whatever. So, and then I do have the nail that goes through. I don't know if you'll be able to see it there. You can see the head of the nail there. The nail goes through the ball end of the string, and then the string comes through the hole and up over the bridge saddle. And if you look really closely, you can see my name embedded in there. Maybe not in this light. Here you go. And I had a buddy of mine who actually made that bridge for me, and I've used it ever since. You can still see some of the paint here on there from the original paint there and the paint there. And I left the paint on purpose just to remind myself of the origin of this particular neck. It came from a pile of fences that I got when I was up in Oregon at an estate sale. And they gave them to me for free. That was pretty awesome, huh? So that's why I left the paint on there. All right. Bernie, questions. I see it. Oh, I'm sorry. Cigar Box Schultz. Which amp are you using? It's off camera right now. I'm using the Roland Micro Cube. And I could pull it over here, but I got it plugged in, and there's no, I can spin this around so you can see it. There it is right there. Roland Micro Cube. There you go. All right. Okay, next question is what? Any suggestions on where I could find fretboard material such as walnut? I think this is walnut. Now that you mention it, dude. Such as walnut, etc. Locally, the big box store don't carry anything but oak and poplar. Dude, when it comes to materials, dude, you gotta beg, borrow, and steal. And I mean, you can't snob on anything, dude. I mean, you gotta go with what you got. And so anything that you can find, I use rulers a lot of times. And seriously, any I don't have a source, dude. I don't have a source for fretboard material. I did have a source. I had a few sources actually. I had people contact me and send me fretboard stuff. In fact, this is one of those. Um, but I'm the worst when it comes to like maintaining contacts and stuff like that. So I lost contact with that. Thanks, Dell. Hopefully I can get them in England. All right. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. Seriously. All right. Play a boogie. All right. You guys want a boogie? This guitar really is not really like a boogie guitar, but the boogie lick is. You can. Here's a cool little trick here. For the one chord, I like to do this chord here. And then for the 4 chord, I just go down here, then back to the 1 chord. This is a cool trick, dude. Seriously. And then for the 5 chord, you just come up to here, then back down here for the 4 chord, and then back here for the 1 chord. All right. Now, how simple is that? You can use this finger or that finger. If you want to get real creative, you use that finger. Don't matter. You can use those fingers, those fingers, those fingers, those fingers, whatever. That's the chord shape. And if you want to make it upside down, you just do it up here. Right? But I think it sounds better here. Here's the example. 1 chord. Here's the 5 chord. And you can do the same thing up here. So isn't that a cool little trick? Seriously, guys, come on. That's an awesome trick. 1 chord, down to the 4 chord, back up to the 1 chord. 5 chord, you can put it in the bass. All right. So don't say you didn't learn anything today, guys. All right. Going back to the questions here. What's that CBD look like a stub? It is a stub. This is a small little guy. 20 inches, 20-inch scale. So it's got that mandolin sound. I'm telling you guys, this guitar is awesome. One of my favorites, absolutely. All right. Dell, have you ever worked with tin boxes, and are they too flimsy to work on things? I have, like the little little roundies. I've done those. Because we do the wood all the way through, you can kind of get away. You just got to get a Dremel and kind of Dremel out the edges and stuff like that. Oh, the R2D2 was a tin box. It was like a lunch pail. It really did have an interesting tone. But the boxes are just so much easier. But that going forward, guys, I do plan to do experimental builds where I'm building with reticle boxes, paint can lids. I love the sound of the resonator paint can lids. Obviously, boxes, oil cans. I plan on making. Oh, dude, I've got some surprises up my sleeve. I'm going to do a Lincoln log. CBG, I'm going to be doing a Unistrut CBG. So stay tuned. All of that's coming to a theater near you this summer. So, all right, guys, I got about 5 more minutes, man, and then I got to bolt. Let's see here. Stupid question. What is the best tuning? Stupid answer, dude. It don't matter, dude. Any tuning you like. This one here happens to be what they call a 1-5-1. And you can't really say it's the best. It's just whatever works best for you. I mean, seriously, it's just like you. My suggestion is use your ear and just tune it and make a sound that sounds good, like an open chord. And then just take that one open chord and then just one finger. So a 1-5-1 is a power chord, and you can just move those things all the way up and down. And that's kind of the beauty of the 1-5-1 tuning, is because you almost can't make a mistake. One finger it. Sorry I have to leave. I'm your biggest fan from Germany. All right, Scarbox Schultz. Take care, buddy. It's probably nighttime over there. Okay, so I was going to say something kind of funny here. People like say, hey, I need chord charts, and what's the name of that chord, and all of that, and I need to learn music theory and all that stuff. And I say, here's an approach that I would suggest maybe might help you out. How about this? How about you name your own chords? All right. What do I mean by that? This is what I mean by that. Okay, so you just start off with a tuning, whatever tuning, it doesn't matter. And then you use your ear and your mind and your brain and your creativity, and you come up with your own names for your own chords. For example, like up here at the 4th fret here, I call this happy, because it reminds me of puppies and butterflies and sunrises and la, la, da, da. So that's like the happy chord. So I call that E happy. But if I move it down to here, this is sad. So that's like dark and cloudy, moody. So I get the happy, smiles, yeah, and then the sad part about it. Now, if I come down here and I bend up just a little bit, that's my pain sound. E painful. See how painful that is? This one up here at the 5th fret, I call this E exciting. It's like, what? Like suspense. In fact, they call this a suspended chord, because it wants to go down to the happy chord. But I call it exciting is also because it's like creates some excitement. Since I was a young boy. Okay, this one here is called confusion. Check this out, or tension. All right, here you go. Ready? And remember, because the top string is tuned to the bottom string, you can do the same thing on the top. See, doesn't that sound like confusion? Or yeah, definitely tension. Dissonance. E dissonance. Okay, now up here, I call this one E solid. So I go from E solid to E tension to E suspense, or E excitement, to E happy, to E sad, to E painful. So keep on going up here. I don't know what to name this guy yet. It's like almost like a question. Here's the next one. Hey, Hot Sauce Guitar Kitchen, tension! This one here would be the 9th fret. I don't even know what to call that one either. So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to use your brains, man. Use your minds, use your creativity. Come up with your own names for your chords. Ooh, I like that one, dude. That one's called the Major 7. And that's a very delightful sound, like another happy sound. It's almost like a perfume sound. That's definitely the blues sound. Okay, so Rolo AC has a question, and he says, "What about your new CBG building shop?" Oh, okay. I can only imagine new shop tools, more amazing stuff that you'd like to integrate. Sneak peek, yes. Okay, so here's my problem. Here's my dilemma. This is the situation I find myself in right now, and that is, so as you know, I moved to New Mexico from Oregon. All of my stuff is in storage. All of my tools and jigs and rigs and parts and cigar boxes and everything's in storage right now. That being said, I've had to do a lot of development on the land that I bought, mainly cleaning and clearing out and going to the dump and stuff like that, just getting a clean slate. So now the way it stands right now is that the property is ready for me to begin building on. The other problem I have is that I have a day job. And let me show you my hard hat. Hang on a second. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do work for a living. But I do plan on retiring here very, very, very shortly. I will be retired officially July 19th, but I'm taking my sabbatical and I'm going to cash in on my PA, personal absence, holiday vacation time. So my last day of work will be the first week of May. So beginning in May, I will have plenty of time on my hands to build a cigar box guitar, aka studio, where I can do high-tech, high-quality YouTube videos, because I'll have space and room and lights, camera, action. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So by this summer, guys, I'm going to be back into building. I built all the way up to number 400, and at 400 was the last guitar I built so far. So the next series going forward is going to be 401. So guitar number 401 has not been built yet. I have all the components, everything I need except for my workshop. Now, that being said, a person doesn't need a workshop to build a cigar box guitar. My gosh, all you need is just a kitchen table. Oh my gosh, right? So I don't really have any excuse other than time right now. Because when I get home, I'm burnt out, dude, seriously. And then when I'm on the weekends, I mean, for me, you got to be inspired right now. And so I think for me, having all my tools, having all my materials, having the time and the space to build is going to put me back into that creative headspace. Right now, I really don't have the luxury of that right now at the moment. But like I said, this summer I will be keeping you all up to date on the building of the cigar box guitar workshop. I have the drawings and I have everything all ready to go. I even have the materials to build the workshop. So it's just a matter of building the workshop, and that is next on my horizon of things to do. So hang in there, guys. Trust me, it's coming soon to a theater near you. All right, what else? I have a 4-string DGBE. I would love to learn more about that tuning from you. Okay, so DGBE. That's just the bottom 4 strings of a guitar, dude. Right? So, dude, you don't need to learn from me, dude. You can all you need to do is just take the bottom 4 strings of any guitar, tablature, chord sheet, whatever, and dude, you can like rip it up from there. No doubt about it. All right, whatever else. Will you ever come over to St. Louis Cigar Box Guitar Convention in the future? Definitely, maybe. I hope so. That's on my bucket list, dude. I want to get out and tour. I want to see the world, man. That's another benefit of not having a day job, dude. Is you can do whatever you want, right? Pack up, pack up the instruments into a vehicle and hit the road, Jack. Right? Absolutely. So I do plan on hopefully in the future going to seeing some of y'all at a Cigar Box Guitar Festival. I'm down. Thanks, Del. A studio is a great idea for sure for making music, building, recording. We look forward to the new workshop. One of the things that I am going to be incorporating into the workshop is going to be a dust collection system. Because, man, I tell you what, man, there's nothing worse than just having to clean all the time. Oh, my gosh, because when you build cigar box guitars, you make dust. And I know a lot of people say it's man glitter. Yeah. So man glitter gets in your nose, gets in your ears, gets in your teeth, gets in your eyes, gets everywhere, dude. It's like, then you got to stop what you're doing and clean up, and that's the worst. So I'm going to be incorporating a dust collection vacuum system into the cigar box guitar workshop. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, here, let's see what else. Man, you looking good, Mr. Puckett. God is amazing and said, I built 4 guitars on my kitchen table thanks to you, bro. Dude, awesome, man. Seriously, dude. If I can inspire people to build guitars, then I feel as though I'm doing my job. If I can teach people how to play these things, I feel like I'm doing my job, right? That's it. So my job is to inspire you, right, to build and play and have fun, man. Seriously. All right. Is mule fuel cheaper than unleaded? Mule fuel. I don't know what that is, dude. Sorry. I've built my first cigar box guitar thanks to your videos. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah. So, guys, seriously, man, I have build videos. I have a bunch of dumb videos on that explain all the little intricacies of intonation and tuning and why I do the things I do. Now, it doesn't mean the things I do are the right way or the wrong way. But what I can say, if it works for you, then go for it, right? Things that I do that I think that are important are, like I said, just dumb stuff. Like I always file off the edges of these frets because for me, it's frustrating whenever these frets pop out and I'm playing when I can feel them. So that kind of stuff right there, the fret ends right here, to me, it's very important to get those things right. I go for a zero fret. This is a jumbo. These are just mediums. And the jumbo gives me consistent action from build to build to build to build. Every one of my actions is as best as it can be because the 0 fret is the perfect height to launch those strings over. And I do put a little groove inside of there to keep the strings in place because I do a lot of bendies and I don't want them to slide. So if I bend here, you can see, that it stays in place on that 0 fret. And this one here, I intentionally I don't want to say I goofed up, but I intentionally didn't put bushings in there. I did put a bushing here. And sometimes I just like to be quirky for the sake of being quirky. I put these eyelets and I kind of offset them so that they're not all the same. And you do want to have something on the back here to create this little angle right here, right? You want that a little angle here on the back side of this thing here just to keep the strings down. So whatever it takes to get that little angle on the back side of your nut or your 0 fret, that's important there. Same thing on here is you want this angle on the backside here to push that thing down. And I do have the piezo mounted directly underneath that saddle. And that's what makes this guitar so bright. All right, get back to the questions here. Let's see here. What else you got here? Oats. Horses eat oats, and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? All right, guys. Gosh, man, we've been at this thing here for 41 minutes, mate. 41 minutes. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to play you one more little ditty, and then I'm going to call it here. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do here. So on this one here, I'm going to use the middle string, and I'm going to be coming up here to the 8th and 9th fret, and I'm going to be doing a hammer on, and then I'm going to hit the high string. And I'm going to start off with an open. So it's open, then 9, 8, 9, high string, low string. This is how it goes. Isn't that just the cutest thing you ever heard in your life? All right, guys. I'll be signing off here. But here's the deal. Next Wednesday at 11 o'clock. Can you see the clock there? Tink. Next Wednesday at 11 o'clock, my time. I have no idea what time it is, your time. But 11 o'clock, my time, we will tune in again here, and I'll do another live chat, hopefully. Okay, if I don't show up, that's on me. But if I do show up and you don't show up, that's on you. All right, guys. Stay inspired. Stay encouraged. And that's it. This is Del Puckett signing out. See you next week.